Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. I'm adjusting my camera here. We are live now, so welcome to Serene Sundays. My name is Kevin Carton, and I'm here to show you how to generate more grace and ease in your life. This topic today in challenging situations. And so let's dive right in. So, first off, I'm going to start with a joke, as usual, just to lighten things up a little bit. So this actually was found on a church bulletin board. I believe this is actually 100% real. Well, it's found on the internet, so who knows? But still, it's funny. The bulletin board read, "The peacemaking meeting schedule for today has been canceled due to a conflict." It's kind of a oxymoron or a paradox there, or what is it? Ironic. There we go. That was the word for it. Good morning, Amanda, from Michigan. Awesome. I'm glad you're tuning in from today. In fact, this will actually be fun. Where is everyone tuning in from? Comment below. I'd love to see where everyone's from. So we got Michigan. I'm in New York right now. I know a couple of my family members are watching right in our house right here. So that's a little bit more for New York. But wherever else are you from? What from part of the United States? Maybe some people from over the seas, but you can drop that in the comments, and I'll continue on. So, New York, yeah, Chris. So, I highly suggest you for this video to grab a pen and paper. Hi, Lydia. But grab a pen and paper because as much as the things I'm going to be sharing, I know has changed my life. The things that you may be hearing, they may or may not improve your life, but however, the things that you're going to be thinking, the ideas that are going to be falling into your head when you connect with this information is really what's going to be the things you want to put down on paper, because those really can change your life. And I say in my yoga classes that I teach a lot that you are the highest authority on your own life. So as much as I believe I have some things that can really help you, it's really what comes to your mind through these talks that are really going to help you. So tune into the ideas, the thoughts that you have during this talk, and write those down so that you could take action on those and change your own life. Germany, yes. Marie, it's nice to see you here. That's awesome. Amazing technology, right? That we connect from so far away. But all right, yeah. So let's dive right in. But one last reminder, again, grab something to write down for it, because Earl Nightingale said this: ideas are like slippery fish. If you don't gaff them on the end of a pencil, they will likely swim away, never to be seen again. And I know you're tuning in here to gain some more information, some more ideas in your life and how to generate grace and ease. So you can use that for your own life, but you have to write it down in order to take action on it. Hi, Jake. Juan J. From New York City. Very nice. So now, the truth is, so now let's get into the meat of this topic: generating grace and ease in challenging situations. Now, the truth is that there's countless different situations that are challenging for each and every one of us. I mean, we can go on a long list of what could be challenging, like maybe you got into a fight with your friend or your family member, or maybe at your job you're just feeling a little anxious, like there's just too much to do, or you're feeling overwhelmed with all the responsibilities in the rest of your life. What do you have to get done? There's not enough time in the day. You know, all these challenging situations. And again, we can go on and on and on. And even more so, each one of us deals with each of those situations in different ways. And so we can go on and on and on about how each one of us has our own way of dealing with that. Like say, like one of us may, like for me, I know that when I'm coming to challenging situations, if I'm not aware enough, then I kind of retract back. I kind of just get quiet and get in my own head about certain things. And I know that really doesn't, and you know, when I come to realize and come to my awareness of, that's really not going to generate grace and ease in my life, it's going to bottle these things up, then I change them. But so that's one way. Some other people, they get into a challenging situation, they're like, I'm just going to, beat this out, like, just really like hard headed and really just go for it. And both of those ways is kind of tense. It's a way of fighting circumstances and just the things are outside of us are just, hard and we don't want to deal with them. Or even if we do deal with them, we want to deal with them our way. It's our way or the highway. And so, that's one way to deal with it. I'm not saying it's bad or good, but just look at the results of using that in your life and how you're going to be living. And so what really well, I mean, I want in my life, I'm sure you want in your life, that's why you're tuning in here, is to have more peace, is to have more calmness in your life. And so, can we do then? If we all have different challenging situations, if we all experience these challenging situations differently, what can we do? And is there any tool that we can use that really is useful for all of us? The answer is yes. And this is the tool. I've used this actually literally in the last 24 hours, and it has changed my life. I've used it so many times that I know for a fact that it works. And it's not because it is because I've experienced with it, that I've worked with it, but it's also just the physiology of this. So the biological and psychological principles that go in with this tool that I'm going to be sharing with you. And so when you're in a situation that you're just feeling tense, you're feeling uneasy, and it's challenging for you, whatever that may be. The thing to do is this: it's connect with your own body. Again, the thing is the psychological and biological principles. Now, we all have the same body. We're all made up of atoms, and all those atoms make up our molecules in our body. All those molecules make up our cells in our body. All these cells then make up our tissues in our body, and all those tissues make up organs in our body. And our organs make up this earth suit that we have, that we live and breathe and move and have our being in this life. And so this tool right now that I'm going to share with you, it works on everyone. It's just our body, everyone's body. We all made up these atoms, these same things that respond in the same way if you use these tools. And so this is the tool. I won't hold off anymore. So when you're feeling a little anxious, feeling tense, connect with your body. And my favorite way to do that is using your hands. Our hands are healing tools. And so what you can do is put your right hand over your heart, and I suggest you try this out right now. See how it feels on your body. So your right hand on your heart, fingers spread wide, so you're getting the full connection, the full spread of your hand, your healing energy on your body. And then I'll stand up a little bit. Your other hand right above your navel, so right around your stomach area, and connect there. And this is very grounding. It brings you back to center right away. And here's a few of the biological and physiological reasons why this brings some more grace and ease in your life, because it works internally right away. And so here's a physical example of it. So we are all magnetic, energetic beings. We all have energy, and it's how we're emitting our energy that really matters. And so here I have this thing called an energy stick. This is a kid's toy. It's for 5-year-olds. On the package insert, it says for 5 and up. Well, I'm older than 5, so I can play with this. So this thing shows the connection, shows the energy that is already inside of our body. So watch this. Ah. This creates a circuit, and the circuit is us. It's our energy. When we create a circuit, our energy flows effortlessly. It happens all the time anyway. So when we're doing this with our hands, hand on heart, your right hand on your heart, left hand on your belly, then you're completing the circuit that is you. You're completing the circuit that is going to bring you more energy and just bring you back to your center. So using that in any situation, any challenging situation, you are automatically changing your own body chemistry. And by doing that, you're automatically already generating this grace and ease that you're so longing for, this peace that you want in your life, that you have a concept of, but you've never really experienced in these types of situations. And so, maybe you're facing a challenging situation today. Try it out. You never know what could happen, but I know for one fact that this really does work. And one more fact about this. So one, the energy that we complete a circuit with this, but also I mentioned that our hands are healers. Now, what do I mean by that? Just imagine, think back to a time when maybe you stub your toe or you hit your elbow on something. What'd you do? You took one of your hands and went, ow. You said ow maybe, but you put your hand on the place that hurt. Now, why do we intuitively do that? It's because that we know as deep down in our subconscious, whether we think about it consciously or not, we know that we heal our own bodies. And it's not like, this bruise, it's going to heal itself, internally, even if we don't put our hand on it. But that initial hurt, we put our hand on it because it brings the vibration of that hurt, that part of our body that's out of the vibration that's normal for our body, we bring that vibration back to where it normally is with our hand, because this hand is still good. It's still in the same vibration that the rest of our body is, but this part that we hurt, it's not. So we put our hand on it and it brings it a little bit back up. And then, the rest of the processes work internally to heal ourselves. But our hands are really great tools that we can use. So something you could use is really just pressing your hand on your heart and your belly and see how that works for you. And Amanda, you said a really good point. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you find some value in this. And so that is my one tool for you today on this Serene Sundays, the heart and belly connection. And I really hope you try that out in your life, because again, for me, it worked. And I mentioned that 24 hours ago, I used this. What happened was I was in Philadelphia for my fraternity's 20th year anniversary, and it was a great time. I had amazing time connecting with my fellow brothers, and we got on the topic, as many different conversations, but one conversation turned to the presidential election. I was like, oh gosh, okay. I'm not really that type of political guy, but so the conversation went that way, and I was kind of feeling like, whoa, where did this come from? And I started feeling a little tense. So I literally did this. I took my hand on my heart and took my hand on my belly, and I was like, I'm here. I'm safe. Like, I'm good. No matter what is happening outside of me, I have this body, and I'm okay. And so using that, it automatically just brought me back to center. So it was also the thoughts I had, but really the connection was really good. Nick Lee, Faisai, yes. That's where I was. I'm glad you're tuning in today. It's nice to see you here. And Angela, hi. Woof. So, Lydia, you're welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. But I'm going to leave this for one last tip. Well, one last thing for you. Because in the Serene Sundays, it's not all about, this information. I want you to take action and really change your life with this information, because Serene Sundays is about generating more grace and ease in your life. And generating it, not just thinking about it, generating it, feeling it in your body. And so the one thing I'd love to leave with you today is an action item. And for this, I'd like for you to think back to a challenging situation in your life. That's not toying my feet work with your feet too? It probably does, Jake. It's for Wanje. It probably does, because it's generating the connection. But so the action point. Think back to a challenging situation in your life, and it could be something that you're dealing with today, or something that may have already passed. But think back to that situation, and ask yourself this one question: what is one thing that you have learned, or can still learn from that situation? Because it's often said that problems are the portals of awakening. And so challenging situations, problems, these things cause us to grow into who we truly are meant to be. And so, in past situations, we may have dealt with it in certain different ways, gracefully or not gracefully, but we went through them, we got through them. So what is one thing you can take away from that you can pull into this present you right now, and become more because of that challenging situation, that problem that you had? So I'd love for you to take action on that in your own life and think about that, and really maybe even journal a little bit, since you have a pen and paper out, and write down some ideas of what you can take away from the challenging situation that you had before in your life. And so I appreciate you very much for coming on to this Serene Sundays. I hope that you use the tool that I shared with you. And I'll see you next Sunday, of course, because this Serene Sundays will be happening every Sunday. I really enjoy sharing this information with you. It's what I love to do. And I really love to see people being and using this information and being more because of it. And so that is really a joy to me. So thank you for tuning in, because without you, I'd just be talking with a phone right here. But no, you're here, you're live, you're commenting, you're liking, you're sharing. Some people have shared my videos, so thank you so much. Appreciate you all very much. Thank you so much. Because we're creating a community of peace here. That's really what it is. The Serene Sundays that I thought up, it wouldn't be anything really, truly great without you, without your presence, without your ideas, your comments, and everything. So I appreciate you very much. Again, I love you all. Thank you very much. And again, I'll see you next Sunday. Next Sunday's topic is how confidence generates calmness. And so we'll be diving into that, and we'll have some jokes, we'll have some laughs, we'll have some ideas shared and everything like that. So I'll be seeing you next Sunday. Until then, have a great week, and I hope you are generating this grace and ease in your life throughout these days between. Peace.